What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Overdose. I'm your host, Jaye. Today, I'm joined with a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's your girl, Diana.
All right, so today's video we are looking at and getting a perspective on is 10 cliches cheap men love saying. Now, how are you with like cheap men? Do you care what type of money they have? Do you care how they spend their money? Like if you meet a guy and they want to like go on dates of like cheap all the time, you like nah, or you like you don't really care?
I mean, it's not something I would expect to be taken out on like really nice places every single time. Now I am a girl, so yes, I like to be treated as well, you know. I love great food, good restaurants, wine and dine.
Okay.
A little bit, but I wouldn't judge the person if they really couldn't afford it every single time. Now, if they had the money and they were spending it on stupid stuff instead of like maybe one day or two, you know, like spending all their money
Then
on weed or something. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, got you. All right, well, let's jump right into the video.
Ladies, if you hear this from your man, run.
Lame ass. Okay.
Or she packed her bag.
Why that this cheapskate or slash freeloader is just here for his own benefit. My dear elegant ladies, welcome back to another video. Ladies, today I really need to warn you for these top 10 cliches that I know many cheap men out there tend to use to manipulate women. And I don't want my dear elegant ladies to be manipulated. So in today's video, I'm going to give you some things that you can tell these men when they come with these cheap cliches. Let's start with number 1.
I love independent women.
Oh, you know what?
The voice, but I'm gonna let her explain before I jump because
Right, no.
I'm gonna let her explain first.
I love strong, masculine men. I love men who look after their women and treat their woman like a goddess. There is nothing more attractive than when a man steps into his masculinity and really looks.
No, see, okay, now I gotta stop it seriously because treat her like a goddess. That's like. Again, when you do treat a woman like put her on a pedestal,
Right.
you like a simp.
Right.
They gonna leave you. So
no, but I do get what she's saying. Like we do like that now to an extent, like you're saying, of course.
But the overlining thing is she said was if a guy says I love a strong independent woman or independent woman, that doesn't mean that he's a cheapskate. That means that he doesn't want to be a father to a female. Like
no, I get that too, of course.
That's kind of weird. But all right, well I'll let her continue.
After his woman, like a true gentleman. That's what I love.
My ex-girlfriend only used me for my money.
Well, then you know how it feels for us women when men only use us for sex without committing to us and without.
Wait.
I know you was gonna say something.
What? Wait. Hold on. So you equate
women using a man for money.
Exactly. As women for this, and they don't equate. That's number one. Number two. What do you feel about that? Do you feel that you have to be in a relationship to have sex with someone, or you can be out of a relationship to have sex with someone?
Absolutely not. Because you know what? Watching a few of your episodes, actually, I've learned that, you know, guys fuck and then see if there's more. You know, they're not just fucking you to fuck. If they gonna fuck you, if they want to.
Yeah.
But then they're gonna take it into consideration to see if there's more.
Yeah.
And for women, you know, you can't really jump into. Well, you can, because some people are. I forgot the word. Not celibate.
Got you. Out there?
No, when you don't have any sex.
Yeah, it was celibate. That's the word.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I want to know if the sex is kind of good. Do we have that chemistry, you know?
Got you.
And
so
then,
before
like,
you jump into a relationship. Is that
yeah,
what you're
I
saying?
feel like for nowadays, it's pretty common to have sex before the relationship.
Okay, got you. Okay, cool.
Taking full responsibility by providing for us like a true gentleman would do. Well, this is how we would.
This video cringe.
If I pay for today's date, you pay the next.
Wait, what? If I pay for, I don't think no guy. Hold on. I don't think no guy says that. I don't think.
Now, if a guy said that,
Then I would be like, okay, that's kind of weird. But Also, it wouldn't be weird because at the same time, I would hope that you're trying to equalize and not
Hell
pay
yeah,
for everything.
that's why I
every
was gonna
time.
say, like, you shouldn't really have to say it. I feel like it should be a natural thing. Now, maybe some women aren't like me. I like paying for dates. I like going a little bit like equal. I like spoiling the guy as well. But I think it also matters how far down you are in the relationship. Now, let's say I'm with my boyfriend, we're comfortable. I'm be like, bro, I just paid the last 4. It's your turn. Something like that, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
But
I agree with that 100%.
In
But
the beginning.
I would also add that in the beginning that you, as the guy, will be the one that
Right, I hope so. If it's the first date and he said that,
I would say the first. I would say
man.
the first couple of dates, the guy probably is going to pay. You might as well get over that. You might as well get over it. But again, I don't think that she's just making it seem like all guys say that. When most guys, I have never.
Now
met
you know
one guy.
how I feel when I watch your shit.
Got you.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, if I have to pay for a date, there won't be a next.
I don't like
Okay.
materialistic women.
Well, I don't like cheap men. You see, women
Wait,
are gatherers from
Materialistic-
evolutionary psychology tape.
Oh
Men
my
are hunters, women are gatherers. This
God.
has been part of our genetic programming for millions of years. Now, men are being celebrated for being hunters, but women are continuously shamed by our society for having this instinct of wanting to own things. They call us materialistic and they shame us for it. And in my opinion, this is sexist.
You want equality. Why should
Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna say nothing for that because I actually slightly agree that women should look for a guy who has more money and a guy who has more stability than her. But you know, because that's a natural thing.
Yeah, usually you do.
Yeah, exactly. So for you personally, would a guy spending money on you, like material things, would that raise your attraction for them, or you don't care either way?
If I'm being honest, oh yeah, I like nice shit.
Got you.
But like, I've been in plenty of relationships where, you know, I have fun, I'm treated well, and it's not like I'm getting a fucking Gucci bag or something, you know? And the relationship is well, you know? I think it depends on the woman. You
Okay,
know?
gotcha. Hold on, what did she say?
men be paying 100% of the time?
We want equal rights, but that doesn't mean that we are equals. We
Yeah,
are
you're
not
right.
biologically equal.
You're right.
Men and women are built differently.
You're right.
So let's not pretend that we are equals, because that's just a manipulation men use and society use for the man's benefit. Women have far more disadvantages financially in society, but also biologically.
False.
This is
False.
why we need to stop talking about being equals and instead focus on what's fair. And what's fair is actually if the man takes some form of responsibility, provides for his woman, and like this, we would be able to at least balance out some of the unfairnesses that happen between the sexes because of biological reasons and because how our society is built.
She's like stuttering. She's like reading alpha pamphlet. I have to.
She kind of reminds me of Melania Trump in a way. No.
Maybe I don't even know what it is, but but my point is that all what she like the beginning was true, but the end was just completely false. And in a lot of instances, women are outweighing like wage wise men on across the board. They're going to school more than men. They're making more than men on a lot of different areas.
Oh, yeah.
But my question for you would be, if you was dating someone and they made less than you, how would you feel about that? Do you care about that or what? What are your thoughts on that?
If I'm being
Be honest,
honest,
yeah.
I feel like I would care, you know.
No, I'm asking you. Would you care?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
okay.
I would care. You
Okay.
know, like I've said before, women do want to feel. I mean, they want something up. You know, they want somebody richer than them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Keeping it real over here.
I want to be with a woman who doesn't depend on me.
Well, that I believe
Well,
is
duh.
a responsibility to both the man and the woman to make sure that that doesn't happen in the relationship. From the man's
Wait. Okay, let me finish.
Yeah,
Let her finish.
side, he has to truly offer her an allowance so that she can.
Motherfucker,
I mean, shit,
No.
that'd be nice.
Oh my God.
But normally, like, I feel like normally guys do give women an allowance. It's not
Simps.
it's not like said this is your allowance, but men typically be like, you know, they'll want to spoil the girl. Oh, you want to get your nails done if they can.
Yeah, but
you
that's
know?
a what you just explained seems like it was like a sporadic thing. Oh, you want to get your nails done? Not every single 2 weeks. Oh, you getting your nails done? Here's the money for your nails. Again, no. Let's be honest here. If you're giving somebody an allowance, they your son or your daughter. Like my girl is not gonna be my son or my daughter. If we're in a situation where they had like a baby and they physically can't work and physically can't do things, then obviously as a man, you want to fucking step up and pay for the surrounding things. But to say give them an allowance, that's just
I guess
crazy.
so. Yeah,
That's just
I
crazy.
agree too.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it'd be
wild.
nice, you know.
That'd be nice. How easy it is to be a
Maintains
woman.
her independence. She doesn't have to ask him for money every time she wants something, and so that she actually can have some form of savings in case she would need it for a rainy day. Now, with regards to the woman,
I think
has to
she
take
should have her own
responsibility.
money.
You said what?
She should have some of her own money.
Yeah.
But like you said, unless she's not working, then I'd see the difference. But like, you want to be,
Yeah,
No,
if we was to put it in percentage wise, it would be like 75-25 around there. So again, if that 25 was to go out because you have a baby or something like that, then that 75 still takes care of the household and still can take care of the bills and things like that. But in today's world, you can't, unless you're making a lot of money, you can't be the only person that's working and contributing.
right,
Things
that's
might
your
fall
damn
apart.
sugar daddy.
Yeah,
That's not
that's-
even your man.
Yeah, hell no.
She needs to have an education, she needs to have work experience, and of course she needs to have savings. Like this, she will always be independent no matter what happens. Plus, this way, a man will never be able to use that against a woman in order to kind of lock her down in a relationship. However, I am aware that there is a small percentage of women who are just too lazy to work and believe that staying with a man, even if they don't like him, is better than going and work full-time in some job that they hate. Now, I don't support that type of behavior, but unfortunately, there will always be people out there who just do things like this.
That happens a
However,
lot.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
that's a
fair
lot.
for the rest of the female population to be judged and categorized as these type of women just because a small percentage does it. Most women are not like this. Most women are intelligent and smart and will want to keep their independence as much as possible. So let's not generalize everybody and just focus on what's fair for the women.
Well, she's literally generalizing every man that says these things. So
Right,
that's
just like she's saying,
yeah, don't generalize women. She
you're
literally
doing it,
yeah,
not all
exactly.
guys do that. Yeah.
But see, I feel like this video, not even feel like, I think this video is filled with like half truths. Not even half truths, more like 10% truths and then 90% bullshit. But we can continue on with this
So
shit.
you want me to pay you a salary for being with me?
This is not
Yeah.
a job. This is not a salary. This is a very skewed way of looking at it. It's like as if you are literally passively aggressively calling a woman to be a prostitute. Only very
Well,
defensive men
she
would
is.
say such a thing, and they would use it as a manipulation strategy in order to shame her. A true gentleman who takes full ownership of his
Is she the like spokesperson for sugardaddy.com or something? Because it just doesn't make sense for me to give you a salary or a allowance. I want to ask you personally, if you're with a guy and he's giving you allowance, would you be like, okay, good, I'm good on life, or would you feel like this is a good thing? Would you feel like it's a bad thing? And be honest, keep it a buck.
Any girl's gonna say it's a good thing. You know, we don't necessarily expect it, but if you're giving it, like,
Recruit difficulty.
it's gonna make us happy. And now, like, I could see this going bad too, because after you start doing it after a while, I feel like they're gonna expect that.
Okay.
And-
Yeah. Glad you can see it from the different perspective. Okay, let's move on.
masculinity would actually feel honored to be able to support the woman that he has by his side and that he truly cares for. He will want to offload her shoulders with some of the burden. So it's all about from what perspective you look at it.
What do you bring to the table?
Yes.
Are you seriously asking me this?
It's
That's the key.
I don't know why
That's-
she's offended though.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think in every relationship, the guy and the girl will be like, okay, well, you know, you can't expect too much if you're not playing your role either.
Exactly.
It's something that any logical human being would think about.
Yeah, exactly. You as a man particularly, especially being the one that's going to be the higher earning typical in a relationship, you do have to be cognizant of what did this female bring to the table of like my life besides pussy, because obviously every woman
100%.
has vagina. Like so for you to say, oh, you bring pussy or you bring beauty, every woman has that to some degree. So it has to be more. It has to be like skills or some, you know, something that she could do to add to your life.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what makes a relationship.
Yeah. This video, I'm gonna try to finish it.
It's like you only with me because of the money.
Well, do you know, as women, we have to constantly wonder and worry about, is he with me because of the sex, or because of the looks, or because I cook so well, or clean so well, or does his dirty laundry? I don't know.
Hold on. I don't understand the comparison between the money and the other shit. I don't know. This whole video is just. I'm gonna try. Okay,
I guess it's because like, what do girls want?
Versus what do guys want?
Like, what typically it's money for girls. Typically it's good face, good pussy for guys. I guess that's kind of it, but they don't really correlate too much.
You're acting entitled.
You know that men act entitled on a daily basis, and it's fully normal. They act entitled when every day they are in bed, humping your leg, wanting sex.
I think women act so much more entitled.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, just being a woman.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, 100%. It's not even comparable, because you expect certain things because certain things are given to you just because you're a woman. Especially, don't be a pretty woman in today's society.
I think this from you, and they don't feel shy when they want you to cook something, to clean something, to run an errand, to look after the kids, to do this, to do that. Now that's okay, but as soon as a woman is asking,
I do have a question I just thought in my mind. When you dating a guy, what are some things that you expect or you feel like you're entitled to?
What do I expect?
Or feel entitled to?
I feel like I think entitled and expecting are kind of different.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'm entitled to. I mean, I might be. I just can't think of anything at the top of my head. But I don't think going into a relationship you should feel entitled.
Okay.
But things that I expect, I definitely expect loyalty. I expect some time to be some personal alone time for myself. You know. I don't know. I mean, I know there's a lot of things I expect.
Just think about it in your head and your back of your mind while we finish the video.
Okay.
one thing, then we are these entitled gold diggers. Do you see the unfairness? Now, ladies, not all men are, of course, like this. There are good men and there are bad men. But in this video, I'm targeting
there are good girls, there's bad girls.
And truly, some of the things that I've mentioned today, they really do use that as...
What?
I don't think anything that she's saying, though, has to do with men being cheap.
What do you mean?
Like, this whole video is on, like, 10 cliche things that meant... I mean, I don't just correlate that to being cheap.
Yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. So for me personally, it's not necessarily what you say, what you do. You could say all these different things, but if you act cheap, then you are cheap. But you can even say all these things and still be the opposite, be a complete simp and give someone an allowance
if
who
you
don't do
act
nothing.
cheap, you are cheap.
I'm saying from the perspective of your actions may not be a direct correlation with what you are saying. So just because you say the quote unquote 10 things that you're supposed to be cheap, don't mean that you act cheap. Is my thing. Yeah. But let's try to finish this video.
It's part of their manipulation strategy. And my work here with School of Affluence is to make you become more aware of these manipulation tactics. But also, I want to empower you so that you can set stronger boundaries. Because our society today is not built in favor for women to actually set boundaries. Our society is built around shaming women and make women actually hop onto the team of these cheapskates. Now,
Okay.
I think that's how society at first was, but like we're in obviously the 21st century. Now women don't really care. You can't really shame a person that doesn't care, you know, like we're not me, but women out here doing OnlyFans, all that dancing, and some people are proud of that. They love that lifestyle. Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah, a lot of women.
It's changed.
Yeah, a lot of women. Again, it has changed. A lot of women are making their own money. A lot of women, and even in the same areas, are making more than men. So it definitely has changed. Again, the takeaway I'm getting from this video is, again, 10% is what she was saying throughout the whole entire video. What's true? She was saying some good points in their video, but then her initial thing was just false. Like a lot of things were just completely false, as well as bad advice in general for a woman. I don't know. It was just a lot to even think about. But for you personally, when you are looking for someone or dating someone, do you like look for a guy that has more money than you, or does it like just whatever he has, if I'm feeling him type shit?
Whatever he has, I'm feeling shit. For me, honestly, and I think this is for a lot of people, the people you spend time with the most, you know, if it's a close friend, best friend, somebody in your workplace, stuff like that. That's when you get to know the person, and that's like, obviously it is about looks too, but like for me it's personality. So
got you. Okay, got you. Now, from these 10 different things from a cheap man love, did you pick up any of those 10 as being indicators for a cheap guy throughout life? I know there's obviously really are cheap guys.
If the one where she was like, if I pay this dinner, and then you got the next.
Yeah. That's yeah.
I mean, if that happens, but I also, like we said, I think it depends on how far in the relationship you are.
Yeah, that's a little sus. So yeah, besides that one, because I would actually agree with that one. But overall, this video is just outlandish. I don't know. I already explained why it was throughout the video, but yeah. Where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, DELICIOUSSX.
All right. If you want to follow her, the link will be in the description below. If you want to finish this video, I think it's like 20 seconds left. You can, more than welcome to hit the links in the description below and go follow this BS. But yeah, I'm out. Peace.